Hey all, welcome to episode 2 of the 6-month hair growth challenge. As usual, this content has been created by JC of Tricious Naturals. If you're not friends with her, if you haven't joined her group, you are most welcome to send her a friend request on her group. But I'm just sharing an audio version so that you can still keep up to date when you're busy and you're not actually able to sit and read the excellent content that she's producing. So this episode 2 covers wash day, and before we begin, JC wanted to dispel the myth that you need the whole day for this. You really don't. If you want it to be as short as an hour, it can be. Also know that if you are a lazy natural, and by that I guess, not necessarily lazy, but if you're just too busy to do it yourself, you don't have to do it yourself. You can just take your products with you. If the salon that you want to visit don't have good products or the kind of products that you like, you can take your products with you and they can do it for you. Basically, wash day, the procedure involves pre-pooing, which is pre-shampooing, cleansing, then rinsing, and deep conditioning for 30 to 45 minutes. Then you rinse and dry off the excess water before moisturizing. So let's go into pre-pooing. This simply means pre-shampoo treatment. The purpose is to prepare your hair for the wash process. It prevents your hair from being stripped or completely dried out by your shampoo. It also prevents hygro fatigue by preventing rapid absorption of water. Your hair, when it comes into contact with a lot of water, swells, and when it dries, it contracts. This is normal, but you want to control how much it's swelling and contracting. So think of your hair as a rubber band being pulled. Too much pulling will make it overstretch and lose elasticity, leading to breakage eventually. This is a slow process, so you may not see it happening. The only indication will be your hair growth seemingly stagnating. It is best done with a penetrating oil. Coconut oil is the best for this purpose because it helps bind protein to your hair. Every time you wash or even style your hair, you lose a little bit of protein. We want to keep protein around for as long as possible so that our hair remains strong. If you are allergic to coconut oil or you don't like it, or if you just don't like it, you can use olive oil or avocado oil. To pre-poo, you simply apply your oil of choice generously to your hair and let it sit for at least 30 minutes under a shower cap. Overnight is even better. That way it has ample time to penetrate. After that, you can proceed to add conditioner and detangle if you prefer to detangle before washing. And here's a comment from me: absolutely do recommend detangling before washing. It just makes the job easier later. So then the cleansing. Now, cleansing your hair, you can use a shampoo, you can use African black soap, you can use a shampoo bar or clay, or you can co-wash, which is using a conditioner to wash your hair instead of a shampoo. Now, African black soap is clarifying, so JC puts it in the same level as a shampoo. For shampoos, you want to choose sulfate-free shampoos. There are a number of these in the market that you may want to check out yourselves. Conditioners have mild cleansing powers. They have mild cleansing ability, and so you can use it as a cleanser, but they don't clean everything, which means at some point you will have to shampoo. And a comment again from me, co-washing, because I only wash every 2 weeks, co-washing just absolutely doesn't work for me. It's like I've done nothing. So keep that in mind if you're going to opt for the co-washing option. So JC finds it best to alternate shampoo and co-washing. Also, co-washing doesn't work for everyone, but feel free to try it and see how it feels for you. If you can use regular silicone-free conditioner or one labeled co-wash, then that's even better. For clay washes, JC says that the jury is still out. One blogger who is a scientist has tested it out and says that it works like a co-wash and because it has conditioning properties, it aids in curl clumping. So JC personally likes it, and she does do it between shampoos instead of co-washing. You can also try it and see how it works for you. Some people use it as both a cleanser and conditioner, thus saving time and money. For JC, a moisturizing deep conditioner is a must if she doesn't want her hair to turn into a bird nest after the cleansing. So covering the deep conditioning of your hair, it helps you retain moisture for longer, it prevents static, helps detangle, and makes hair so much easier to work with. A moisturizing deep conditioner is anything that doesn't have hydrolyzed protein in the first 10 ingredients. You can also make your own moisturizing deep conditioner from kitchen ingredients like bananas, avocados, honey, etc. If a moisturizing deep conditioner treatment, if you are doing one every time you wash your hair, it's ideal, and it's ideal for those whose hair are prone to dryness. Deep conditioners will typically be labeled as such. They may also be labeled as deep conditioning masks. And those of you that are using the MoistureLover range, you know that we have a deep conditioner that pairs really nicely with the other products. Then the fourth one is protein treatments. These are done periodically, not every wash day. The purpose is to strengthen your hair by using hydrolyzed protein to fill in any tiny cracks within the hair. When your hair is still young, you may not see the effect of using or not using protein treatments, but you will definitely start to see it from 4 to 5 years. That is, the hair that's been on your head for 4 to 5 years. If you are diligent about hair care and have managed to minimize breakage, and this is about the time your hair would begin to reach about waist length. Older hair tends to need protein more so for those in this category, so try to do your protein treatments. You also need them if you heat straighten your hair, or you have colored hair, or you get it braided or weaved or manipulate your hair a lot. For those who don't do that, then you can do your protein treatments less often. The general rule is to do it from 6 to 8 weeks. Remember to always do them on hair that has been cleansed with shampoo, and always follow with the moisturizing deep conditioner. And once again, just a comment, those of you that are using Synergia, you will know that it's got hydrolyzed protein, which will help to do the job in the long run, because I recognize how important protein is for our hair care. If you've got the hair on your head for so long, and most of us with curly hair, we don't tend to cut our hair regularly, so if you're planning to keep it around long, then protein in your hair care is very much recommended. So, hydrolyzed protein means proteins that has been broken down into a form that is small enough to penetrate the hair shaft. Food protein, so protein in food cannot do that, so it's not an effective protein treatment. The only food protein said to be effective is gelatin. Some people also mix their protein treatment with a moisturizing deep conditioner to save time. This may work if you don't really need a good protein treatment. If you do, just do one after the other to ensure it's absorbed well into the hair. Now we're covering drying. So drying your hair. Remember, when drying your hair, the object isn't to leave it bone dry, but to leave it a little damp. Avoid rubbing it with a towel. Little hairs get caught in the fibers and break off. Instead, try a t-shirt or a lasso. Also, don't rub. Just tie your head with it and let it catch the excess water. After this comes moisturizing and styling, which we will talk about in a separate post. Also, know that there are other things you may want to do on wash days, such as rinses, henna treatments, other Ayurvedic treatments, onion treatments, etc. These aren't compulsory. Do them only when you have time. JC will be speaking about them in a separate post. So her final comments: all in all, wash day should be a pleasant experience. It's time to pamper yourself, so schedule it in a way that you are comfortable. Aren't striving to hurry, and don't include too many steps on one day that make it seem like a chore. Go to the salon if you feel you have to. Your wash day can be weekly, once every 2 weeks, or once a month. She doesn't recommend that we go any longer than 6 weeks without washing our scalp and hair. Otherwise, your scalp health may suffer. Wash days also rehydrate our hair way better than spritzing or constantly reapplying moisturizers. It gives your hair that fresh slate so it can absorb products better. For those who have been braided or weaved, she's got a document on how to care for your hair in braids. So once again, do look at the posts in the Facebook group. Please make sure to read it, and she's provided the link. So class is in session, and we look forward to the next session that she presents. Take care and enjoy your hair growing journey. Bye bye.